Hey guys, welcome to how to use your brand new to you Eberspächer diesel hot water service. Bit of a mouthful, but it is from the team at Global, supported by the team at Global, from the team at Ebispacker. Ebispacker is a very well-known German engineered, manufactured diesel heater brand. But they've gone ahead and we have fitted a heap of these, hence the video, Eberspächer diesel hot water service heaters. The distinction, heater. It's got a fan blowing module. It blows air fan over the coolant pipes, if you will, and it will heat your van up in lickety-split time, all right? So how do we use it? So every one of these is a little bit different because different dealers order different things. We like to order ours with the Ebispacker black rectangular screen. This is like an OBD or whatever it is. Don't shoot me in the comments. For your vehicle, you can go ahead and you can fault find, see error codes and whatnot. The alternative to this is just a little black button. You flick it on, red light turns on, super simple. Some of the dealers around the country, they prefer to order it like this because super simple and less phone calls. However, if there is a drama with it, it doesn't ignite, it doesn't work, it doesn't pull straight first time, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna turn it up and you're gonna turn it back on. Only problem is you get about 4 resets before the thing goes, don't really wanna work anymore. So if you are through this video, you flicked it on twice and you're about to do the impending third, stop, contact your dealer, speak to them, say, please, I need help, I need service, I need your assistance. Because if you don't, it's gonna go into lockout mode. And then, as you'd expect, it's locked out and it's a really bad time. So, stop now, make the phone call, come back to the good looking bloke with the hat, and I'll speak to you about how to use it then. If you're not that person, stay around, by all means, I'd love to be able to show you a little bit more about it. So, this is the Eberspächer diesel hot water service heater, and it is the one with the rectangular screen and white display box in order to be able to use a fan module to be able to actually activate the fan that's located underneath the seat right now. Stephen Morris, if you're watching this, is indeed your caravan. Now let's crack into it. I'm going to take a quick look at this, and this is where our screen situation is sitting. So this is the heater control, so it's the fan control. The way this works like a little relay, it's just on and off. On the actual black fan module itself, it is, there's like fan speeds on that specifically that you can go ahead and manipulate. If you like it low, high, whatever it may be, it just depends if you come back from, the swimming hole and you're a bit cold or a little bit, it's freezing in wintertime. So you can go ahead and manipulate it. Alternatively, I'll show you how to run this, but it's just this little M button here that is going to turn it off and on, and then the main on and off for the screen. So this is the infamous Ebispacker screen. So we're going to turn him back on here, right? We've got a little orange flashy here, right? So the only one we're really going to care about here, right, as you go through these options, is this little guy here, which we're on first, which is the heating icon, right? So with the heating icon, you've got 3 little squiggles and a flat plate, which is telling me that it's heating up. So when we click on here, you'll notice I've just clicked the little center button there. It's gone into the options. If I scroll through here, you've got 10 minute, 11 minute, 13 minute, like you scroll right up, right? Ditch all that, scroll left, right? When you scroll left, you'll see it goes to an infinite icon. So until you tell this thing to turn off, it'll keep running. We're gonna turn this on. It's now saying on and it's in infinite mode. You've got a red little light here and it's gonna go ahead and start pumping diesel from the front tank. And it's gonna start heating up, right? So this is just your hot water service controller. And then above this little guy here is our diesel heater, if you will, that works with this. So you have to have the diesel hot water on in order to be able to get heat, because it is blowing a fan over an element essentially. And you obviously have to have this guy hot, otherwise no hot air. So again, thermostat control with our little guy up here now while he's just pumping on. You can go ahead and adjust the temperature. So again, that's just going to a 28 degrees, for instance, and you press M once he is on, right? And I've just heard it kick on because it's we've put it to a setting above the temperature, right? So if we hit M like so, that's just turned off, and we turn it back on, and now it's on go mode over here, right? So you got a little home icon, you stopped, turn it on, and we've got essentially a manual mode over here. It's on heating, and it's on 29 degrees. A little bit hard to see with the light. 29 degrees, 24 degrees over here, right? So if you're hitting this on and this M button's not operational, you need to go ahead and you need to check the actual fan unit itself, which in this Caravan is located on the floor here. And you'll see a little rocker switch, which if it's in the center position, that is off, and that is different fan speeds. So all the way right is fan speed 1, middle, and then all the way to the left rocker is fan speed 2. Lovely Caravan here. And then we have our heater. So that's gone into screen sleep mode now, because obviously we're not using it for a little bit. That's going to be starting to heat up. And then we've got our heater over here. So if you're not wanting to use a heater, you would just turn it off, disable it with the off button here. The screen's now off. And then we can actively hear the hot water service running underneath the lounge just here. And then this will run for like 15 minutes. And they hold heat very well because the coolant that's in there, you know, is or thermocol as they put it in the manual, is nice and hot. So once it stays, it really holds that temperature pretty well. But a lot of customers, we get the not complaints as such, but a lot of them will say, "Oh, I turn the heater on, but I've got to reactivate it every 10 minutes," and that's because they're setting their controller to a 10-minute rather than the infinite mark, and their comment is, "Oh, I'm chewing diesel," and in this economy, no one wants to be doing that. So you're going to go ahead, you're just going to make sure you switch it to the infinite. This unit itself has its own sleep time, and it will turn itself off if it's not being used, because obviously if you're using it, it doesn't need the stimulation, because obviously it's hot, it hasn't felt the temperature change. It's a very smart unit. It's going to turn itself off. If your battery is too low, it's going to turn itself off. It's got some really awesome protective features, but the fantastic thing with the screen is we can actually go ahead and we can see what the errors or drama is with the unit. I've had interesting aspects of this where customers have had mud wasps, you know, clog up the exhaust and stuff to that effect. So it's really important. Don't just keep resetting. Go ahead and make sure you're doing the right thing, and you're asking your dealer to give you that guidance. But these are your two little panels up here, and that is how to use and utilize your Ebispacker unit. That's heating up now. So what we're going to go ahead and do is to turn it off, we would click it once more. It's flashing. When it's flashing, it's made the selection, and then you click on heating and you turn it off. And then the unit, as I've just heard now, has slowed down and everything is in the off position, ready for the customer's handover tomorrow. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, we hope you have. I hope we've got a bit of education as to what this system does, how it works, and if you have any questions, ask your dealer. If I'm your dealer, pick up the phone, give us a call, 03 935 92938. Head to the website for more vans, more information, a little bit of fun, www.crusadercaravansmelbourne.com.au. Alternatively, you can email me, hello@crusadermelbourne.com. Like, subscribe. We'll see you for the next video, guys. Questions, queries, doubts, flick them to us an email. At least that way we can get some new videos out to you. Thanks very much. Stay warm, stay hot, and we'll see you soon. Ciao, guys. Auf Wiedersehen.